there's a way to make an entrance.
This is my destiny.
It was now a conspiracy of witches.
Download Veely today.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, I'm sorry, we don't do anything like that. No, we haven't got any crocodiles. No, that's a zoo you're looking for. Yeah, no, we don't do anything like that. Dogs and cats only. Thank you. But you don't half get some in here, don't you? Have you got any crocodiles? I've never heard anything like this. There's something very special about the relationship you have with an animal.
How are you doing today? You on a quiet day? Don't know what Emma do. You want a bit of fuss? You want a bit of loving?
She beats him up. Come out. Well, let's shut the gates. All right, stop picking on him. Don't be such a bully. Oh, Evangeline, you're on the telly. Behave yourself. Now, as you can see, there is no room for any more animals at home with me. So I'm making some new friends down at Battersea Dogs and Cats Home.
Let's guess.
Shake on us there. So far, it's been amazing. There's been a dramatic birth. I'll tell you what, coming to work, fabulous. It really is. I've taken Crufts by storm. We've done it for Battersea Dogs Home. Yay! And I've seen dogs in distress get their happy endings.
She's gorgeous, isn't she lovely?
Thank you, nurse. This week, I'm helping best friends.
How touching is that? Two dogs like that with such a strong bond.
I'm meeting an ambassador.
Right, best behaviour.
And this is a first for me. A dog that doesn't like me.
Come here, Benny.
What a cheek, eh? Well, at least my three still love me.
Right, you lot. I'm going to work. Don't get the ump with me. I promise I won't be bringing anything back. I swear. See you later. Ta-ra.
Every day it's getting closer.
Battersea takes in around 6,000 dogs a year.
So go on, tell me the story of your life. What happened? Oh dear, did it? Yeah, but you're in good hands here.
And I wish I had room for them all at the O'Grady household, I really do. But I can't even take me favourite, my Carmine. There's around 500 dogs here at any one time, and most of them are on track for a happy ending.
Look at this beautiful dog. Go on, show your best side.
But for one dog, it's quite the opposite. Meet 1-year-old Benny. Yeah. He looks like a tough guy, doesn't he? And he should be, really, because he's half Rottweiler, half Bull Mastiff. Where is he? Benny? Is he in?
Is he hiding away from you, Paul?
Benny? Yeah. Poor Benny is petrified of strangers, especially men. About half the dogs who come to Battersea arrive in a nervous state. It's a new, scary environment, but they usually settle in after a few days. Benny's case is extreme. He's been here for 3 months. Benny? He's terrified of me. But then there's a few humans who have that effect on, let alone a dog. Behavioural expert Brian has asked me to help with Benny's therapy. They're trying to get him used to meeting new people.
It's all right.
Oh, Benny.
Come on, miss.
Very nervous, isn't he? Dogs can be shy if they've never been socialised, but this extreme fear normally comes from being mistreated or abused.
It's all right.
Come on, Benny. Come on. Shall I come in?
Yeah, why don't we try that for a bit?
Hello, Benny.
If you take a seat on that ledge
Here's
there,
the boy. Where's that
I'll give
boy?
you a few treats.
Benny.
This is the good thing.
Come here, Benny.
He loves his
Here's
food.
His boy. Where's that boy? Ah.
If you ignore him, and when he when he comes over to you, which he will, then he can have some treats from you. Oh, he's thinking about it.
Now, Benny, don't be scared.
Still scary.
Benny came to Battersea after his owner dumped him at a friend's house and then never came back for him. Sometimes it's difficult for the staff to gain a dog's trust because they rarely know the full story behind the behaviour. Thankfully, Benny now knows Brian won't hurt him.
We'll give him a stroll, Paul. I'll follow you out.
OK.
Come on, mister. There we go. There
We're going to take him for a walk and see if he... He's very, very nervy. Brian's been working with dog behaviour at Battersea for 4 years, but I'm finding this quite difficult. I've never had a dog react like this to me before. Poor Benny. Whatever happened to him must have been awful. It's almost like he wants to. Look, he wants to get friendly, but
He does.
he won't allow himself.
Come on.
Benny. Funny, if you look at him, he shies away. It's a bit like having a relationship with a gorgon. You can't look. You know what I mean? You can't look at him. Don't look.
To stone.
Turn to stone. Yeah, Ben. There you go, fella. Good boy. He's getting a bit better. It's a tiny step forward. But what I'm really worried about, and it breaks my heart to say this, who's going to want to adopt a dog like this?
We'll follow you, Paul. Come on, mister. There we go.
There's another pair of dogs in here who are finding it hard to get a home, but for a very different reason. The elderly Labrador on the right there is Oliver, and he's 14, which is 82 in dog years. And this bouncy Bichon Frise is Heidi, and despite appearances, she's no spring chicken either. Heidi, just hang on, will you, love? Slow down. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
These lifelong companions were brought in by their owner, who couldn't afford them anymore. They eat together, sleep together, often in the other one's bed, and will only be truly happy if they're rehomed together. But that's a big ask. Today they're both going into clinic, and Nurse O'Grady will be assisting. Thank you. I'm not a complete neophyte, you know, to the clinic and the theatre and all things medical, because I have delivered a lamb. You haven't lived till you've had your arm up a sheep's bum. Believe you me, you haven't lived. It's an eye-opener for the sheep as well as for me. Today, Oliver's having some bad teeth out and Heidi's getting neutered. I'm scrubbed up for theatre. Thank you, nurse. Not to worry, Heidi. Neutering's a routine procedure around here. Heidi, it's a tiny operation, sweetheart. Listen to me. You get what they call spade, which basically is having the factory removed and a playpen fitted. Yes, see? So you can go out in the bash and have a good time. There's your friend down there, see? How touching is that? Two dogs like that with such a strong bond. Come on then, miss. Shall we get you into theatre, shall we? Come on. I don't know how they walk in these clogs. Head vet Sean will be performing the op. With my help, of course. Oh, there she goes. It's very straightforward and should only take about 15 minutes. She's quite an old dog, this Sean, isn't she? Could she still get pregnant at 10?
She could do.
She could?
We've had a 15-year-old poodle in that had a litter.
You have to be a bit of a good stitcher at this job as well, Sean. God, you'd make a fabulous tailor. Right, I'm just going to check on Oliver. Listen to him whining in there. Oh, dear. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. Honestly, sweetheart. Look how upset he is. God, they say they've no feelings, and I hate people who say that. You know, I mean, look at that. There's the proof. He's heartbroken. Oh, poor old Oliver's heartbroken. Is he coming out?
Yeah, we're ready.
You good boy. Where is she? Hey, where is she? Come on. Ah, steady on, Oliver, there. The pre-meds must have kicked in. Good boy. Good boy. Go sleep. See you later. Come on. Oh, he's going there. He's off. There you go, fella. Good boy. Ooh, that's the sound we all know and love. Oliver's getting his dental. Just like us, dogs get gum disease if their teeth aren't cleaned. And in older dogs, it often leads to a tooth extraction. Why, I wish I had me time over again, you know. I wouldn't be on telly, I'd be a vet. Honestly. I would. I had 3 things I wanted to do. Be a secret agent, work in a dry cleaners. God knows why I wanted to work in a dry cleaners. Or be a vet. Oop, there goes a tooth. The clinic removes thousands of teeth a year. They could do a great line of necklaces. So that's what you see, that much. And that's what's underneath. That must have been causing him such jip. Poor old thing. So, thanks to Nurse O'Grady here, both operations are a success.
And 15 minutes later, you've come too quick, haven't you? They're fine. Their only concern is that they're not together. But you will be later on in the day. Let's just hope we can find them a home together. Speaking of homes, you'll never guess who might have one. Benny! I'm desperately hoping he can conquer his fear of strangers because there's a couple waiting to meet him. Sue and David have travelled here from Middlesex after spotting Benny on the Battersea website.
Hello. Hi there.
Hello.
He might not be, he doesn't want to come in.
Yes.
It might be an idea to take him out for a little walk if you don't mind. You know, he doesn't know you, he doesn't know the room.
Oh dear, I know how this one goes.
Getting to know you.
He's silly.
All about
Just like he did with me, Benny's giving them a wide berth.
Did you expect him to be this nervous, or?
Didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
He's getting less nervous, his tail's going up.
Yeah.
Sue and David are aware of Benny's problems, but believe me, it's hard to fall for a dog who won't give you a cuddle.
It's going to need a lot of
Well,
training and what have you.
Are they going to take him? It really depends whether they think he's worth the effort.
oh yes, we'll take him home. Yes, yes. He's our dog now.
Yay, that's fantastic. And hopefully in a new home, he'll relax and come out of his shell. Good luck, Benny. But 2 days later, Benny's back. I'm gutted for him. I wonder what happened.
Benny, who loves you? I love you. They got him home. They decided it was a bit too big and a bit too much hard work.
Come on, fella.
And it was all a bit much for him.
Benny, come here, boy. Come here. Benny, come on.
He's probably going to stay away for a bit. And I think that's what's odd for owners. They want the dog to fall in love with them straight away.
Immediately, yeah.
And it's not going to happen.
It's going to take time and patience with him,
Yeah.
isn't it? But is it going to happen at all? I really worry for Benny. There's a real buzz at Battersea today. But it's a big day for the home because an ambassador is coming for a visit. He's called David Gandy and he's Battersea's first celebrity ambassador. His job is to publicly support the home because he loves dogs. And he's a model. Hang on, I love dogs. Why didn't they ask me? I've got nipples as well, you know. All 3 of them. So, they're going to line up all the staff and dogs to give them a good welcome. Oh look, there's Hardy and Oliver back together. And they obviously want me involved to add a bit of glamour. So I've asked me favourites. You know Carmine, the boxer, who I haven't bonded with. To get him all spruced up, I'm going to give him a nice wash.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
We've not seen you in this salon before. Have you been on your holidays? What clubs do you go to in town? Look at this now. No, don't eat it, Carmen. Oh, is that nice? I could get in here with you. He's fab. Yeah. No. Come on, fella. Step up to the top. It ain't no disgrace. Pull up your sleeves and get them all in place. Then scoop up the water and put it on your face and go. Come on, meet your supermodel. Here he is. One gleaming white dog. Look at him, spotless. Which is more than can be said for me. I'm covered in hairs. Look at me. I'm going to meet a model. I look like I've just been dug up and hit with the shovel because of you. Apparently, David Gandy's arriving any minute. Right, best behaviour. Where is he? Heck, here he comes. I used to be a model for Airfix. And he's with Battersea's chief executive, Claire. Carmine, we got to show some class. My hands feel I've had an encounter with alien. I'm covered in slobber. Look at me. Look, this is Carmine, by the way.
Carmine.
Carmine, say hello.
Hello, chap.
Gently. He'll do a high five for you. Carmine, do a high five.
High five.
Oh, good boy. That's my boy. Well, at least Carmine behaved.
Hello.
What are you doing, Carmine? Come here. Sit me knee. Carmine, what is that? You know, I still don't understand why they didn't want me as an ambassador. And I cannot understand why no one's fallen in love with Carmine yet. OK, he's big and he's slobbery, but he doesn't have any problems like Benny. The last time I saw him, he'd just been returned by a couple who'd found his shy behaviour just too difficult to handle.
Good boy.
But the staff have been working to build up his confidence and they think he's getting better.
Can you see who that is? Oh, who's that?
And I think they're right. Part of his treatment was to spend time in a home environment, so he lived with staff member Laura for a couple of weeks.
He's a really lovely dog. He's so affectionate. Once he gets to know you, he'll do anything for you.
But how's he going to be with me? Now that's the real test, because I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks.
So he's not skulking anymore?
No. He's still a bit wary though, isn't he? He gives these like sideward glances.
Ben.
I'm ignoring him. What's in my hand? Here you are, fella. Oh, I've just had a lick.
About it.
Yeah, I've had a little lick there. Here you are, Ben. Do you want biscuits? No? Here you are, Benny.
Look at that.
Here you are, Ben. Good boy, Benny.
Look at that.
Hey, Benny, you getting your bottle back, are you? Hey? Nearly there.
So nice to see. Look at,
yes,
that's
boy.
what we want.
Yeah, nice and relaxed.
That's
fabulous.
Awesome.
But what joy you'd get, after getting Benny and then he's like this, standoffish, and then all of a sudden he's all over you. I mean, what a kick you get out of that, managing to achieve that.
And I think that's the type of people he will appeal to, someone who wants to, get that sense of achievement. So now we just need someone who'll spend that time with him when he goes home.
Good boy. Four days later, and there's exciting news for Benny. A family spotted him on the Battersea website, and they've travelled from Kent to come and see him.
Sit. No, sit.
And if you point to the ground.
So we're now.
Well, he seems okay with Rebecca.
Yeah, it's going well so far.
Sit.
Come on then.
But he's not so sure about her dad, Ian.
Benny, say hello. You're not sure, are you? He's a good boy. Doesn't worry me if he's nervous, it was just give him time. He's got to have time.
There we go.
Come on then.
Well, Benny's shyness hasn't put Dad off. But this is a family decision.
If we said yes, how would you feel? I don't know. If you've got doubts, tell me now. But you've got to make your own minds up.
Nervousness, like if you're grown to become the sort of dog that will come up for a cuddle and
No, definitely.
The nervousness that worries me.
Yeah.
He'll just get used to us, he'll get used to our ways, his ways. But you just got to be patient. Yeah. Just be patient with him, he'll come to you.
But has Dad been able to convince the kids?
What do you think?
I like him. I do like him.
He is a lovely dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Oh, Benny, I'm so pleased for you. I really hope it works out this time. Benny, look at you. I've never seen him behave like this at all. Hello, Ben. How are you doing, fella? Can I sit here by you? You're a good boy, Benny, aren't you? Benny, can you believe it's me? All this time we could have been friends. Should we go and say ta-ra to Brian and Laura then?
Hello, mister. There we go.
You going to miss him, Laura?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Listen, good luck.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for having him, you know, because he's going to make a lovely pet. He really is. Oh, he's gone. Oh, well, there's one happy dog. Well done. Your work is done. Come here, group up. God, this is the worst bit, isn't it? See you, Ben. As for the inseparable duo, Oliver and Heidi, well, it looks like they might be in luck too. Two smashing fellas from Teddington have come to meet them.
Very excited. When we saw them on the website, we knew that they shouldn't be separated. And we just sort of fell in love with them, really.
Time to find out if this happy foursome really are made for each other.
Hey! Oh, Oliver! Oh, you lovely fella. Look at you.
Heidi, come on, Missy.
Look at
Come on,
you.
sweetheart.
They're beautiful. Really beautiful.
Good boy.
Yeah, we would very much like to take them.
Yes, please.
Oh, she's licking me as well. Oh, true love. We're very lucky, aren't we?
I'm so pleased they could stay together. And a month later, well, they're still sleeping in each other's beds. As for Benny, his new family gave him the time and understanding that he needed. Just look at him now.
Wow.
Just goes to show there's someone for every dog. And I know which one I want.
I love this dog.
Why? Why did I tell the Battersea staff not to let me take a dog?